today I'll be reviewing this brand new series just dropped on Netflix. It's called Dear Hongrang, and this series, it is from Korea, and this is kind of like a period drama. And in this show we see like this very wealthy merchant, and and when his son goes missing, like middle of the night in the wood, we see the whole village is looking for him. So all these people, when he goes missing, they all gave up on him, like ever coming back. But when suddenly, after 12 years, he comes back, and we see this guy, he claimed to be that lost boy. Basically, he get accepted into the society as that lost boy who went missing 12 years ago. And in the show, we also see this little girl when like her brother went missing, she went into the wood, and this guy, like he has this white hair, and he kind of like the spiritual type person, is like hunting her in the wood, we see. And after 12 years, all these people, they're trying to move on with their life. Then of course he comes back, and everyone start questioning like how come he's coming back after 12 years. And as the audience, we try to find out, like, is this guy is really that lost child, or he says like someone else. So this show, it is kind of like a mystery thriller slash little bit like there is a horror element here and there sprinkled throughout the show. And I must say, watching this show, it was quite interesting watch. This show has 11 episodes, and I thought like the first couple of episodes, it is about setting up the story, like all this like things is happening. And as an audience, I will say the first 2 episodes isn't the best ones, but as the show goes on, it did became very interesting, mainly because the center characters in the show, they are very interesting, same time very mysterious, like what is up with them. As the audience, you feel really engage with the character because you don't know where they came from, and he has all this ability. So the lead actor in this show, he's actually quite good in this show. Some of the sword fighting in this show, I personally was really liked. It done very nicely. Of course, the biggest stunt about the show is the production is really very mesmerizing. Watching it, I was like, just wow. All the costume, all the hat they wear here, very interesting. Their culture is quite different from Japanese, the Japan series usually we see. Their culture is quite different, like their costumes is quite different from Japan. So I was like, wow, I did not know the way they wear their traditional wear is quite different. And they wear this hat, and the hat is quite interesting. I wonder how much accurate though. Let me know in the comment, is this really accurate in the time frame it took place? So this shows throughout the show, they do hint there is this like horror element going on, like who is this ghostly figure is hunting her. So as the audience, like you wonder like what is going on. Like that part about this show is where I feel like it's really keeps the audience engaged. Of course, as the show goes on, there is this romantic story about the lead actor. Did I like it? I thought it was good. I think like it was a little cheesy at the time, but I think it was okay. And also, like, I guess that this romantic story doesn't take place until like later episodes, so there it's not like immediately. So I like that it takes time to go there. Overall, I feel like this show, some people will like, some will not. This is not the show is everybody gonna like, because there is some like the way this show done, sometimes it can be very confusing at a time. You're like, oh, what is going on? Especially first 3 episodes is quite confusing as the audience. So I don't know if this show will be hit or not. However, as that goes on, the center of the theme for the show and the story, it is good. But it is the pacing for this show is quite slow. Like there is a lot of drag out scene here and there. I don't know how much it relevant to the story you are watching, if I'm being honest here. I did like the show, if I'm being honest, but I don't think the show will be for everyone, because the pacing is at a time you do feel it. It's really very like a slow burn type series. but it isn't like I feel like all the period drama is slow burning type, you know, like people who watch like usually period drama, you have to be patient. It's not, the story will not be moving quickly. So definitely it's not like how the other thriller series are. That is what I thought when I was watching it. That means I personally did like the story because all the characters once again here is very likable, and all the acting is really, really good. The biggest thing about the show is once again the location and the production. It looks so good. Like this is the production for the show is really good. So I bet Netflix gave a lot of money to make this, because like this is looks really good, you know, and especially, you know, I don't know actually the budget for this kind of period drama. When Hollywood makes it's it's always a huge budget, but this one because it's made in Korea, so I wonder how much it cost. But overall I feel like the series was quite interesting. I feel like the horror element for the show really keeps the viewer engaged, you know. You just want to know what is going on, and the chemistry between the characters are really, really good. But for me, still, I will say the production was really, really good. I really liked it a lot. But again, this shows, as I explained, the pacing, not everybody will like. The pacing is quite slow here. It does take a lot of time. First couple of episodes is really confusing, but as it goes on, it's good. The villain for the show is really interesting. I felt like, I was like, wow. Ending is also quite sad. Ending is actually quite sad for the show. But you know what? You saw it coming. The ending will not be happy ending, because the show starts out with such a, like, really, like the way the show started, you know, it had a sad beginning. So ending is also sad. It makes sense. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this series? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget other reviews on other Korean shows and movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.